So you're moving to Baltimore. Well, it doesn't have to be stressful. It will most likely be one of the biggest moves you make in your life. So if you're moving to Baltimore or one of the surrounding counties, I'm here to help. Today, I'm going to give you 6 steps to moving to Baltimore, whether you move to Baltimore City or Baltimore County. These 6 steps will help make this move easy for you. Let's go in. Step 1. First, you want to get to know where your new home is in Baltimore. I invite you to come to town for a weekend. It could be a weekday, anytime you can put in your schedule. And then you get an idea of what you like, what you're looking for. We can help you with price range, whether you want a yard, looking for a condo, even if you want to start off with just renting to get to know Baltimore. I'm here to help you with that. So I would say step 1, come visit Baltimore, and let's find where you want to have your new home. Step 2, okay, now we've gone through the process. You know where you want to live. It's likely that I'll be out trying to find you the right place in the right part of town. It's like putting together a puzzle, finding what you like, what fits your budget, where you want to be. And Baltimore City itself offers incentives. Different communities actually offer different incentives to help you with down payment and closing costs. So if that's a concern of yours, let me know. I can drop you a list of programs that are actually helping people who want to live in Baltimore to come up with less money out of their pocket with forgivable loans and grant money as down payments and deposits to help with the deposit and closing costs on their home. Step 3, next thing you want to do is get to know the community that you moved into. You can explore the community by car or by foot. If you do so by car, you can take more time exploring. You can actually go outside the boundaries of the community. You can go outside the boundaries of the neighborhood and just feel comfortable getting to know Baltimore. And it'll help you get a feel for where to go, what to do, what to see. I can give you a list. I can give you a list of different websites to help you find different things to do in your community and around Baltimore. There's a lot of things to do depending on what time of year. I mean, in the wintertime, we have our ice sculptures. In the summertime, we have our farmer markets. In the fall time, we have farmer markets. We have all these festivals. I'm a member of different business associations and chambers of commerce. So it's easy for me to help you find some things to do, whether you're looking locally in Baltimore City or outside in one of the counties. I can help you in either way you want to look to do that. Now, if you have time to explore your neighborhood and find out all the different things to do in the area, I would say next, let's look at go and visit the local tourist attractions. There are a lot of things like museums. There are a lot of things like parks. We have Fort McHenry here. A lot of things you can actually get to know in Baltimore, in the history of Baltimore, that are considered tourist attractions, but are great for people who are moving to Baltimore to get to know the area. There are a lot of things outside of Baltimore as well. We have a lot of historical places in Baltimore County, different parts of PG County, different parts of Montgomery County. There's so much history here. There's so many different things to do, whether you're looking for a museum. Our bike ride, we have bike riding trails, we have walking trails, we have hiking trails. The Gunpowder River runs through Maryland and actually parts north of Baltimore. We have the NCR Trail, you can go there. This trail, the NCR Trail, runs from Baltimore, actually technically it's Baltimore County. It's called Hunt Valley. It runs from Hunt Valley, Cockeysville, Hunt Valley, all the way up to Pennsylvania. It's a 24-mile trail. The cool thing about it is it breaks off in sections of like 1, 2, sometimes 3-mile segments. So you can actually walk down a mile, come back in a mile, or you can walk down 5 or 10 miles and come back. Just depends on what you're interested in doing for the day, but it's a great place to get out. You have a trail for like 24 miles that's covered with the canopy of the trees, and it's great because it runs right next to the Gunpowder. And I love it in the summertime because you have children and families doing river tubing. Some people out there in their kayaks and small canoes and boats, just enjoying it. And you have people out there doing fly fishing. So there's so much to do, and it's literally from the center of Baltimore to the NCR Trail, no more than 25, 30 minutes tops. No traffic, just straight shot. Easy to find. And it was great. It's also a bike riding trail. Now, that's north of the city. South of the city, we have bike riding trails as well. We have the Patapsco Park that have bike riding trails. We have trails down in Annapolis. Our airport, BWI, has a bike trail that goes around, and that's near the airport. Great place to get out. Again, in all these bike trails, you can either walk, you can ride your bike, or just go for a nice hike. We have a lot of places to go hike as well. So now that you're in Baltimore, you're getting a feel for it. Go explore some of these trails because there's nothing like a spring, summer, fall day, probably wintertime too. We have some good days in the winter, where you can get outside, get some fresh air. You're out in the wilderness. You get the trees. You get to see the deer running. You get to see the birds, and you get to see the streams. The gunpowder is just a beautiful thing to see on these trails. And I tell you, it's truly amazing. You have to make sure that you experience that. Let me know. I can point you in the right direction. I might even go on a hike with you. Who knows? Let's just talk about it and see the things you'd like to do. And I'll make sure that I introduce you to the things that's going to help you get to know Baltimore, because Baltimore will be your new home. So now that you get to experience all these different things to do, the tourist attractions, these trails, and all these different places, little corners of the city, the restaurants, the points of interest, all these things. Number 5, I would say it's time to get involved. It's time to get involved with the heartbeat of the city, the things that make things move. We have so many different organizations that are nonprofit organizations. We have different business chambers. Baltimore City has a business chamber. Baltimore County has a business chamber. We have different ones, Northwest Chamber, which covers like 5 different towns. I'm a part of a few chambers, and I love getting out to do networking. We have one coming up soon. It's called the Mega Chamber Event. We have different businesses coming out, talking about what they do, who they are. You get to go out, meet some people, exchange a business card, or just get to know people. A lot of these venues have great food, so you get to go out, you get to taste some of the food, some of the flavor of different areas, different communities. It's a really great opportunity to get involved. So if you're looking for some business chambers that line up with what you do, I would love to have you come out to one of them, introduce you. You can actually get on the mic, introduce yourself, tell people what you do and why you come to Baltimore and the things you're looking to do to expand your business while you're in Baltimore. So being a member of these chambers, I love it because it affords me the opportunity to get out and network. It can do the same for you. And I meet so many people because I'm always at a business event. I'm always, as much as possible, going out to one of these business events to network. They have them in the daytime, they have them in the evening. Nothing like a business lunch during the week to go out, exchange cards, you get to know people, and people actually exchange business. People do business with you, so it's a great opportunity. So make sure you put that on your list of things to do when you're moving to Baltimore. All right, last but not least, this calls for you getting out again. Yeah, I know you bought a new home. I know you want to kind of really get to know your home and be in that space, but you also need to be out. And I would strongly suggest that for step number 6, you go out and see what's outside of Baltimore. We're a 3-hour drive from Ocean City. So Baltimore being a coastal city, we're 3 hours away from Ocean City. We are to the north, we have the rolling hills of Pennsylvania. There's nothing like going to Pennsylvania and seeing the trees and the mountaintops and all these great different views. You go a little further up to New Jersey, you got the Pocono Mountains. It's just beautiful to be able to get away and always, and like myself, I love to get away and call Baltimore home. I think what's great outside of that, we have some parts of Baltimore that are called steeplechase country, and you actually go on a scenic drive, and you see horse farms. You see farms set up with horses and a steeplechase. You see horses jumping. It's the most exciting thing. I love outdoors. So outdoors might not be for everyone, but it is my thing. Outside of doing real estate, I do professional photography, video, and I have a drone. So I fly my drone over a lot of these farms, and to see this from like 100 feet in the air is the most beautiful thing. So again, you come to Baltimore, we help you find your home, your new home here in Baltimore, help you move to Baltimore, and you relocate to Baltimore. I would gladly help you hang out with you for a day. We can go see what's north of Baltimore. I can show you the Ocean City. It's a long drive. Ocean City is probably like a day trip or more likely a weekend getaway. But it's great because on the way down to Ocean City, you cross the Chesapeake Bay, the Chesapeake Bay Bridge. The greatest seafood restaurants are all up and down Route 50 going down to, once you go to the Chesapeake Bay Bridge, all these restaurants have this great seafood. I love to travel. I love seeing that. So I can point you in the right direction. Outside of me, I guess you got Google, but I can definitely help you get a taste of that hometown flavor, to get an idea of what places to go to, the restaurants, the trails, and especially going down south to Ocean City. They have a bike riding trail down there that's right on the water. And just north of Baltimore, we have a bike riding trail. A bike riding trail north of Baltimore goes up against the Lock Raven Reservoir. So I think, you'll definitely find something to do. Baltimore is a great place to call home, and I'm here to help you find your new home. So when you're moving to Baltimore, let me know. Those are my 6 steps. I can definitely help you. I would love to come out and help you, show you around and spend some time to get to know different communities, the different events. Come out to one of my business chamber events. I would love to have you. I would like to introduce you to some of the people that I do business with. It's just a great chance for you to get out and get to know some people. And you can start off by saying, hey, I know Calvin. He helped me buy my new home in Baltimore. So let's see if we can get it done. So there you have it. Those are my 6 steps for moving to Baltimore. Again, it's not hard. It's really about you starting off at the top of your move with a plan. You don't have a plan, everything can go every which way that you can imagine. But if you have a plan, I can help you set your plan up. Again, I can help you with definitely help you find your new home, whether you are looking for something to buy, rent, whether you want to apply for some of the grants that Baltimore has in place to help you with closing costs and down payment. I can help you with that. A lot of those things are available to people. It's just there for the asking. They give away a $5,000 grant to like 20 people a few times a year. So I can help you get signed up for that as well. Just let me know. Again, and with that in mind, if I would really help if you would subscribe to the channel. You know how it goes. Subscribe to our channel, helps us get more views. It shows you appreciate the work we're doing here, helps me create more videos. And please comment. Let me know what you thought about this video. If you have some ideas, or if you're in Baltimore, you have some ideas that people who are new to Baltimore can actually can experience to help them get better acquainted with Baltimore. Again, this is not about me, it's about you, helping you find your new home in Baltimore. I'm just here to help. I'm Calvin Watkins, professional realtor with eXp, the premier team of eXp, and I'm excited to help you find your new home. Please like and subscribe to our channel. Share it with some friends. You might have some friends who are also considering moving to Baltimore. And leave a comment, leave a like, and let us know how we can make these videos better. Thanks a lot, and look forward to helping you.
I was very fortunate and blessed to be able to purchase a house, and then in the meantime, walk into quite a bit of equity. Thank you so much, Calvin. You've been a blessing. I really, really have appreciated everything that you have done to, help me along on this journey, because I just believe that God orders our steps, and I'm just grateful that He brought you into our lives. That's it.